Ladies and gentlemen, let me begin my story by telling you the story of my best friend Stella. For 2 years, she was saving her money to finally make her dreams come true, continue her studies on the university level. And she did it. So until now, the 5th semester, we had fun, we would play together, and we also got straight A. But all of this stopped when a thunder hit her. Suddenly, her parents only got a 10% of the average income of their monthly income. And all of this desertion is caused by the coronavirus. Now, once again, she had to stop her dreams. She had to stop her studies. And she is not alone. She is the reflection of millions of students in Indonesia that had to stop their studies, stop their dream, because they're not able to pay the educational fee, because there is not any stimulus of economy. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time in human history, the whole generation of students had to stop their school because of the coronavirus. Coronavirus is zoonotic. It means that it's transmitted by people, and also its fast power to transmit make it dangerous and disturbing. Therefore, we have to practice the large social restrictions because we are not able anymore to go to school and to universities. Parents are devastated. In the one side, they really want to help the children to practice their educational right, go to school, learn new skills. But in the other side, they don't even have enough money for their monthly expenses. Therefore, the movement of United Jakarta students made a demonstration in the front of the Ministry of Education and Culture. They demand a 50% cut cost of the educational fee because that's the only way to save the generation. Ladies and gentlemen, coronavirus doesn't only stop the health, doesn't only burden our health, but also our income. Based on the head of the APTC, or also known as the statistics of the Indonesia, 50% of students aren't able to pay their educational fee anymore. And in the other side, there is not any stimulus that could help us to earn money. So therefore, they had to stop their education, they had to stop their dreams. But there is a way that they can still make their dreams come true by demanding a cut cost of 50%. Parents are devastated, so they spread their aspire on their social media, such as WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. And they're telling that they need the cut out of cost. Not only in case of economy, but also psychologically. If we help and give them a cut cost of the educational fee, we will help them to gain again the hope of the education. If we let them not go to school, if we let them in that kind of feeling, they will be desperate and also have depression because the combination of forced isolation and also the unknown ending of this coronavirus, having no activities at home, can make them hopeless. Well, here is the hope by giving them the cut cost of the fee. This hope is called as the willpower. Willpower in the psychology means that it gives us the thought and the positive energy that everything can go through. That's why the cut cost of the educational fee is also needed. Aside of that, Al Jazeera stated that because of this coronavirus condition, many lands in Asia increased the level of child early marriage, especially in girls. Because in most Asian lands, parents believe that by letting their children early age married, it could have out the burden. But ladies and gentlemen, that is so sad. By giving them a cut cost, we can also prevent the dropout from schools. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, the government tried to fix out this problem by giving us the distribution of free quota. Indeed, free quota says something that it will help us for our university's lessons. But that is not the main problem. If we want to fix this, if we want to prevent all this kind of situation, we have to find the main root of the problem. And that is that students aren't able to join and enroll and register in the new lessons because they cannot pay the fee, because they don't have enough money in their families. Therefore, 50% of the total cut cost would totally make sense. So the mechanism is 20% we will be covered by the schools or the universities, and 25% we will covered by the government. The 25% of the government should be given as a fee, and the 25% of the campus is a cutting. So the total is the 50%. Yeah, it may be burdening at the start, at the very beginning, but at the end of the day, it will be really worth it, because here we are saving a whole generation. Aside of that, also, a bigger and longer deadline of payment should be really helpful until the end of semester, so the parents will be able to pay it without any burden. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a way for us to save our young generation, the next future leaders. We need them to follow their dreams, to still be educated and be great graduates. If we don't, then we will destroy our own generation of this generation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's together save our generation. Save the education, save the generation.